We're talking boiling and cleaning crabs. Now this is a cooked crab.
And this is a green crab. These are blue swimmer, or the blue swimmer variety. There's other types of crabs like mud crab, sand crab, and also spanner crabs as well.
Beautiful. And there's lots of different methods of cooking them. We'll get to that in a sec. But what we've done, we've brought some water to the boil. We've thrown in a handful of salt. 17
grams of salt to the litre.
There you go. My dad used to say a handful. We'll bring that back to the boil and gently boil it for probably 6 or 7 minutes. But now the trick with cleaning crabs, quite easy. What you do, this is called the carapace. The back of the shell is the carapace. We're going to press on here, lift him back. Now these are beautiful shark bay crabs.
Yes, they are.
Now you get your little fingers under here, you're pulling the little membranes back. Dead men's fingers, as my dad used to call them. I grew up in Bunbury and we used to go crabbing a lot. Now, you little squeeze here, little squeeze there. Now probably the easiest way is to break that. And then you're talking, there's lots of little different compartments. Now, crab claws, I like to use my fingers. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure. Look at that, beautiful. Little squeeze here, peel back. Now this comes with practice, so you're not going to get it overnight. Beautiful meat.
Also, a nutcracker will do it, or a little hammer. You can just sort of bang it.
Yes, or a knife here. Now this shell's quite hard, so I'm just going to give it a little crunch. On that side, on that side. Now look at that. Pull that off. And you're left with all this beautiful meat. You put this little bit here, there's a nice chunky bits of meat in this. Look at that, you're getting beautiful, pure flesh. Now these are going about 6 or 7 minutes. These are ready. We're going to plunge them into the cold water, all seafood into cold ice water. Here we go. How to simply boil and pick beautiful crabs.
Everybody loves fish and chips, John.
They do, mate, and today we are deep frying some beautiful...
We've got some lovely Southwest flathead here. We'll go straight in with that. Also, we've got some beautiful Fremantle octopus there, mate.
You could do shark is a really good economical fish to deep fry. You could do some of the snappers and the red emperors. Now today we're using an electric deep fryer that's probably the safest thing if you're going to do this at home, because you can control the temperature, and most oils should be around 180 degrees. But if you don't have an electric deep fryer, you could use a little pot of oil, and you just have to keep your eye on the oil that it gets to medium hot, not smoking hot.
It tends to be a little bit safer though to go straight into these little commercial deep fryers or little home style deep fryers, you know.
Beautiful.
Now, the secret with my fish and chips, Don, is that we make sure that the batter's nice and thin. You know, the whole point of coating your fish or your octopus in flour first is that thin batter is going to stick to it, and don't forget that's going to make it thick as well.
Absolutely, and this is a beer batter, and the recipe will be on the website. Now you could use canola oil, you can use palm oil, you can even use olive oil. I'm a great fan of olive oils, but every chef or every cook has their own opinion on the oils. This is looking great. One of the tips, drain straight away the seafood coming from the oil into some absorbent paper. That smells good, Pete.
It does, and also remember that your fish is going to keep cooking as it comes out of the deep fryer.
And I think maybe an accompaniment could be a little thing of tartare sauce, very easy to make yourself, or make a lovely cocktail sauce.
Easy to do, deep fried seafood, nice and cheap, good for the whole family.